The four songs I'm going to discuss in this video have something very unique in common, and I'm betting you won't guess what it is before I reveal the connection at the end. Hey everyone, it's Kennedy from None More Metal, and today I'm highlighting four Metallica songs, one each from Ride the Lightning, and Justice for All, Reload, and Saint Anger. On the surface, these songs don't appear to have anything in common, but in reality, they share something that no other Metallica song does. See if you can figure it out by the end of the video. Over the course of their 40 plus years as a band, Metallica has released 10 studio albums as of 2022. Those 10 albums feature 106 songs. Of those 106 songs, the following four are the only ones that fit the criteria to appear in this video. Let's get started. The first song on this list is To Live Is To Die from And Justice for All. To Live Is To Die is an instrumental and is the final song in the Metallica catalog to list Cliff Burton as a co-writer. At 9 minutes and 49 seconds, To Live Is To Die is the longest song in And Justice for All, an album full of long songs. In fact, there are only two original songs by Metallica that are longer, The Outlaw Torn and Suicide and Redemption. To Live Is To Die was written as a tribute to Cliff Burton and despite being an instrumental, features a short spoken word passage towards the end of the song. A memorial stone in Sweden dedicated to Cliff contains a portion of the words spoken in this song. I love this song, and in the grand scheme of Metallica instrumentals, To Live Is To Die ranks right up there behind Orion and Call of Tulu. The next song in our group of four is Sweet Amber from Metallica's 2003 release, Saint Anger. Sweet Amber suffers from some of the same issues that most of the songs on Saint Anger have, including abrasive production and repetitive lyrics. To my knowledge, the band has never commented on the meaning of the song, and I've heard debate over the subject matter. My personal interpretation is that the song is about James' struggles with alcohol. If you have another idea what this song might be about, post in the comments and let me know. Musically, Sweet Amber is in the top half of songs on Saint Anger. It's obviously not of the caliber of the classics off of earlier albums, but the riffs on this song put it among the best songs on Saint Anger, like the title track and Some Kind of Monster. There's a brief clean intro which foreshadows the main riff of the song that comes in at the 22nd point. As I mentioned previously, the lyrics are a bit repetitive, but are some of the best on Saint Anger. My favorite part of the song might be the cool bridge section that begins at the 3-minute 45-second point. All in all, Sweet Amber is a good song that happens to be on a highly divisive album. Before revealing the next song, I'd like to ask you to take a second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you are a fan of bands like Metallica and appreciate content like this, liking, and especially subscribing is the best thing you can do to help ensure that I am able to keep publishing videos. The third song on this list is Escape from Ride the Lightning. Escape has the distinction of being known as James Hetfield's least favorite Metallica song. James has described that part of the issue with the song is that it was written in the studio at the end of the Ride the Lightning recording sessions at the request of the record company. The band was satisfied with what they thought was going to be Ride the Lightning, but the record company wasn't happy with a 7-song, 40-minute album, and thus Escape was born. Despite James' distaste for the song, I actually really like it. If I hadn't heard the stories, I would never have guessed that this is the primary songwriter's most hated song in the catalog. With that knowledge in mind, however, if I do listen to the song closely, I can hear how it's less thrashy and more commercial than the rest of Ride the Lightning, which is another complaint from not only James, but also some die-hard Metallica fans. Far be it from me to disagree with James, but I see Escape as a solid song that's only sin is that it's on an album surrounded by absolute metal classics like Creeping Death, Fight Fire with Fire, and Ride the Lightning. The final song on this group of four is Fixer from the album Reload. Fixer is the last song on the Reload album and, like To Live Is To Die, is one of Metallica's longer songs, clocking in at 8 minutes and 15 seconds. This song has always had a bit of a cult following within the Metallica community and got significant attention when it was played live at Metallica's 40th anniversary celebration concert in December of 2021. You can count me among the fans who hold Fixer in high regard. Since the release of Reload, I have always considered this one of the best, if not the best, songs on the album. Unlike the repetition of Sweet Amber, Fixer has some of the most descriptive and well-phrased lyrics in Metallica's catalog. On the surface, the lyrics clearly refer to voodoo, but looking a little deeper, the song seems to relate to a subject common to Metallica: control. Despite appearing on one of the Metallica albums that seems to take the most criticism, Fixer has managed to avoid such negativity, and rightfully so. Okay, now that we've covered all four songs, it's time for me to reveal what they have in common. Do you have a guess? I dropped a little hint when talking about Fixer, but I'll admit that it might be difficult for anyone to make the connection without doing additional research. The link between these four Metallica songs is that each of them has been played live by the band exactly one time ever. Not only that, but these are the only Metallica songs to have that distinction. That's right, of the 106 songs from 10 studio albums that Metallica has recorded, there are exactly 4 that have been played live one time. Over the course of 1,700 plus concerts, Fixer, To Live Is To Die, Sweet Amber, and Escape have each appeared in this set list one time. By contrast, Master of Puppets has been played live 1,690 times as of the date of this recording. And even Minus Human, a song I included in my underrated Metallica songs video, has been played live 4 times. For reference, I'll list where and when each of these songs was played live. Escape was released on July 27, 1984, and wasn't played for the first time until June 23, 2012 at the Orion Music and More Festival in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I was lucky enough to be in attendance on that historic night. To Live Is To Die was released on September 7, 1988, and was played for the first and only time in its entirety on December 7, 2011, on the second of 4 nights celebrating Metallica's 30th anniversary. Sweet Amber was released on June 5, 2003, and was played live for the only time on September 4, 2004 in Lubbock, Texas. Fixer was released on November 18, 1997, and its sole live appearance was on December 17, 2021, on the first of 2 nights celebrating Metallica's 40th anniversary. I was also fortunate enough to be at that show. I hope you found these facts as interesting as I do, and had fun trying to figure out the link between these 4 wildly different Metallica songs. Thanks everyone for watching. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.